to my humble abode, or, well, I mean, I don't like living here, but I basically live in this room because I'm always in here. We're doing a little bit of like a desk tour, a bit of an office tour if you must. I share the office. I also use the office as my closet because there's no room in the bedroom for me. So it's kind of a mishmash of a room, but I love my desk so much. So we're gonna get straight into it. In terms of other office things, I do have this fun little light and a tripod that I use for filming sometimes, just kind of chilling here. But I use this light for like the podcast and today because it's dark in here. If you go to the other side of the door, I have 3 calendars, which is a bit excessive, but you know what? It works for me. And then these 2 are my content calendars. So I have 2 set up so I can plan kind of 2 months in advance. I've yet to plan out May now that March is over, but April is all set. I also have a ring light over here. This is what I used to use before I set that up. So now I kind of use this as like a backlight for the podcast. This is my desk and I absolutely love it. I'll start with, I guess, the most eye-catching part, which would be my wall. I had this corner, so I put all of them up as like a collage in this corner with some bigger things to kind of help pop up. That's also light. I just don't know. I don't know where the switch for it is. Oh, I dropped my sparkly golf ball. It's just all kind of, I've literally found everything on Pinterest and printed off. Some of this, like this, is from school, so that's pretty cool. But otherwise, the rest of it is all just random Pinterest posters that just fit the vibe. I also recently put up our podcast logo just as something to fill this space for the podcast. I also have my bingo card hanging up so I can always see that quick access to cross it off. I got 3 things crossed off, so that's good. Next, I have this little 3-drawer system. The top is literally just a display, again, more Lego, my fun bedazzled golf ball, my bedazzled Rubik's Cube, and my second Saturday trophy. These are also just little collectibles, like mystery bags. So the ones in the boxes are Fugglers, and then those are some Squishmallow ones. These are my drawers. The bottom drawer is a game drawer, which I'd open for you, but this freaking golf ball will fall. And then the second drawer is like my tech drawer, so it has all my camera stuff in it. And then the top drawer is kind of like a junk drawer, so it has extra office things and just kind of my catch-all from when, well, for when I'm filming something like this and don't want you to see all the things that were on my desk. And then I have this fun little headphone holder so that I can hang my headphones and they're not on my desk because I use those all the time. So they're put to the side, which I really like. Moving on to what you all came here for. This is my desk in all its glory. I have more Lego. This is kind of my little friends area. This is a 3D puzzle of the Friends apartment and Central Park. And then I have this Lego of Central Park. So it's kind of my friend's shrine, which is actually really fitting considering I'm wearing a Friends shirt. Did not plan that. Pencil holder with scissors, pens, pencils, anything I need. I got my Google, which I like to listen to music off of. And then a coaster. This is the Would You Rather box that we use for Would You Rather questions for our Would You Rather Wednesdays. And then if you just keep on keeping on, you got my actual computer. So I use a Mac Mini, which that's what that is right there. I used my laptop all through school, which was fine, worked great. And then, but it was a lot for that little laptop. I did a lot to it, so it doesn't run very well. Overheats when you just look at it wrong. Eventually, I want to get a new laptop, so at least I have something portable that is easier to use. I got a little Mac Mini that plugs into my speakers, which they're the M Audio. I don't know. I got these at Best Buy one day because I was doing sound stuff and I really needed a pair of speakers because I couldn't go to the school. This is just a random wireless keyboard from Walmart, I think. And then I do have the Apple trackpad and the Apple mouse, which I really like. I use this a lot for editing because I can like zoom in and out on it. And then quick shout out to my dad. He used to be like a bush pilot and he didn't fly this exact plane, but I don't even know if he flew this style of plane, but he got this little mouse pad and then he gave it to me, which I like it because it's kind of like just a little part of my dad that I have there. I did have an SD card up here, guys, and I don't know where it went. Oh, guys, it's literally in the SD card reader as we speak. My mom got me this fun little like webcam to do the podcast, which really helped. An Acer monitor. I really don't know anything about it. I got it for Christmas a couple years ago. I really like it. It does what it needs to do, so I'm not complaining there. I also have this sweater. I call it my editing sweater because it's really soft and I really like it. And I don't really wear it anywhere else. But that's kind of the premise of my desk. In terms of my laptop, I didn't used to have this set up on my desk. Now I do, and I use it to like watch YouTube videos if I'm working, or I use it as like a second monitor, a screen share, just if I have a lot going on. This is also my microphone that I use for the podcast, just a blue one, or a Yeti fun jigger, and I have it on a little arm so that normally when this isn't stuck, I just fling this around, plug in my headphones, and boom, I record the podcast. So I really like that. I really love the investment of this little arm. But I honestly think that concludes like my desk tour. I've never done a desk tour, so let me know if there's anything you like really want to know about any of the things you saw, and I'll do my best to like figure out the answer for you. I spend basically every day in here, whether it's just doing something fun for me, working on videos for you guys, videos for the podcast. I'm about to do some sound work for a short film I was on, so I gotta put you down and go do that. This is my humble abode, and I love it so much, so much. Yeah, I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Bye.